Welcome back. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to make and fold this Origami Sea Horse. You'll notice it's got quite a lot of pleat folds. So this is an assignment very much about learning how to make and execute a pleat fold correctly. Okay, so with the directions it says start with the fish base, but since we have not worked on that in class, I'll just lead you up to that. In class, we'll use a 60-pound piece of paper, and we'll need to make our origami square. So take the top edge and fold it to the side edge, making your triangle first and then rolling the triangle over to the edge. Okay, and if you're anywhere else in the world, you can take any piece of paper you've got and make a square by folding it like that and then cutting off whatever remains. So I'm going to just fold that back. If you want to use your scissors in class to cut that, go right ahead. Use your scissors and give me a thumbs up when you're ready and you've got your origami square. Good. Then what we're going to do is you'll open it up like this, so we have the valley fold on the inside, and you're going to take this outside edge and fold it right along the inside crease and leave yourself just a little bit of room so we can fold it back on itself as we move through. So fold that first part, then you're going to unfold it, and you're going to take the other side, this outside edge, and fold that to the inside crease. And you'll notice it gives us this kind of shape right here. You can see that little four-sided shape in there, and you're going to do this same fold pattern on the other side. So you're going to take this edge here, fold it into the center, leaving yourself just a little bit of space. Then unfold it and take the top edge and fold it into the center. Like that. Now, we're going to need to fold it one more time. We're going to take this bottom edge and fold it up, or this bottom point, and fold it up to the top point like this, but it's not essential to fold the whole thing. We're just going to start right here and fold that little corner, and start right here and fold this little corner. This is going to give us what's called a rabbit ear fold, and this makes the fish base. So you'll see this. We're going to now take these two edges and fold them in, and you'll notice that this little piece here sticks up. Okay, and if we crease that, it'll stick up right in the middle, and then you're just going to fold it down like that. And this is going to give us what's called the fish base. You'll do the same thing on the other side. Make a rabbit ear like that, and then fold that down. Now the directions say we've got the fish base started, so we're going to fold it backwards or down like this along that center crease. So we have the model looking like this. Okay, now we're going to make the two little fins here. What you're going to do is you're just going to fold this up so it meets up with this little fold line that's already here from making the rabbit ear. You're going to just fold it right along that line, and you'll have a little extra edge right here that sticks over. Okay, simply fold that back kind of like that, just a little corner, so almost so that it lines up with that edge, and you can just take that little piece and stick it inside, just an inside reverse fold like that. Okay, and that'll give you this kind of outside triangle shape. Then do the same thing on the other side. Take this, fold it up to our previous fold line. Take the little corner, fold it down so that it matches the other side, like that. And then take that little triangle and inside reverse fold it like that, so you can see it tucked inside there. Okay, Now we're going to flip it over so that your fin is on this edge, and we're going to take the outside edge here. You have two flaps, one on the top and one on the bottom, and you're going to fold this almost to the edge here, and you want it to come down into a nice point at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to point that, and then you want to leave yourself just a little bit of room. Okay, and that's going to kind of form the tail later. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that's nicely folded, creased really nicely, and then I'm going to repeat that same step on the other side. So I'm going to flip my model over and fold it here so that it matches. Like that. Crease it really well with my bone folder. Okay, now we're going to flip it back over so it's this side, and we're going to do the head. The head's going to be up here. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it back like this so that this edge right here is almost flat, just a little bit pointing up. Okay, kind of like that. And I want to crease that really nicely with my bone folder because we're going to have to do an outside reverse fold. Okay, to do an outside reverse fold, you're going to take this, open it back up, and you'll see that you have the two creases here. You want to reverse this crease on that side and fold this out over the top like that. So that you reverse this crease, and that's called a outside reverse fold. So it'll look something like that when you're done. You see the outside reverse fold. Then we're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it back so that the top of the head here is about horizontal, and we've got almost a vertical line here, and you're going to crease that really well. And now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to take this and outside reverse fold it the other way. Okay, so I'm just going to open this piece up and reverse this crease right here and pop that back over itself so that it looks like that. All right, and that's kind of the basic model of how to do the creasing. Now comes all of the pleat folds. We're going to start with the nose here. To do the pleat fold, I'm going to fold it backwards on itself once, and then forward like that. And this will make like a zigzag. Sometimes I call it a zigzag fold for younger kids because it makes a little zigzag here. You can see that little zigzag that it makes. And that zigzag is going to give us a pleat fold. To pleat it, to do the inside reverse pleat, you're going to just open this up and you're going to kind of fold it in and fold that little tip back out like that. Okay, so it's going to look something like that. It'll have a pleat fold. Now, since it's a seahorse, I'm just going to tuck the little nose in so we have a flat nose rather than a pointed nose. In the basic duck that I teach, that's the same exact head as the basic duck. Okay, now we have to start pleating the tail. If we look at the tail down here, it has 4 pleats. You can put as many pleats as you want and make it as complicated as you want so that you have a nice curve. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back up on a diagonal, and then I'm going to fold it back down so that it starts to make the curve. Okay, and then to get that pleat working out, you're then going to open it up. Okay, and there's my zigzag fold, right? And you're going to have to reverse this crease on this side. So I'm just going to reverse that crease, put those two together, and push this side up and in. And that will start my bending this way. Then if you do the same thing 3 or 4 more times, depending on how complicated you want to be, creasing it so you get a curve this way and then down. Okay, so there's my next pleat. And then you're going to open it, open that little section, fold this one in, and you're going to have to reverse that fold by pinching it together. Okay, and then I'll keep going. I'll make two more, kind of diagonal and down. Creasing it with my bone folder. And then again, opening that up and pleating it back along that edge. And one more to get that last tail to curve around. And I'm just going to do one pleat there, and I'm going to reverse the single pleat like that. So we have the curve. And then this little tail, I'm just going to fold the little point in so it's more rounded on the end rather than pointy, like that. Now one last pleat fold I'm going to put right here in the neck, and it says to right here on the directions. And basically to do that, you just bend the neck down once and then back up to wherever you want, however you want it. And you can change it so the neck bends down or up a little bit. And it's just like the other pleat folds. You do a zigzag, okay, then you open it up, and this side's going up, which is what we want, so we're going to take this and reverse these two. So it's like this, and reverse those two pleats so that the head is going down like that. And actually, sorry, I don't want that outside, I want it inside. Kind of reverse those folds to the inside, sorry. Like that, so they're hiding on the inside. Okay, so that is how you finish the Origami Sea Horse. Simple design, but it's kind of difficult once you get into the pleating of all those pleat folds. Okay?